Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravos Restaurant Bar, El Rey Lounge de Versalles, Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. This is our morning get together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at news going on in our city, in our state, in our country. We take a look at all the things that you bring to the table as a community of English speaking locals, whether they are questions or suggestions or anything that has anything to do with our life here in Puerto Vallarta. What do we do with this information? We try to piece it together to keep us connected with each other and with the destination. Of course, today is Tuesday, February 4th. There's a few news that I can share with you. Not a lot, but I'm always happy to see you and hope that you have some questions and some updates about your own lives wherever you are. Some of you, of course, are here year round. Others watch from afar, and it is so great that you keep a special place in your memory and in your heart for Puerto Vallarta. As always, if you have anything important you wish to share, please let us know by adding a capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment. We'll take a look at that during the comment section. And if you are watching live for the first time, it would be so great to see you write a capital letter N as in new, and we'll give you a nice little welcome. I'm looking at all the different screens around me just because there are messages coming in. It's always great to get messages, although anything that we get last minute like this obviously cannot be included in today's broadcast, so we'll have to wait and see what that was about. We start with a shaker. At 2:56 a.m. this morning, a 4.2 magnitude earthquake, a shaker. 4.2 magnitude earthquake was recorded near Puerto Vallarta. The tremor, with its epicenter located a few kilometers from the coast, was briefly felt in the area. I didn't feel a thing, but wonder if you did. According to the National Seismological Service, no material damage or victims have been reported so far. But it's important, of course, to be prepared and follow the authorities' recommendations whenever there is an earthquake. Prevention is key. And this is great news for anybody living in the Ejido El Jorullo, which is where the Rio Cuales path goes into the mountains. After a decade, or almost a decade of waiting, the road to El Jorullo is renewed and revitalized with the paving work started by the municipal president, Luis Munguia. The project includes the paving of 700 linear meters, which is of utmost importance to the community as it will significantly improve the infrastructure and accessibility in this area. This work involves mortar-filled paving with grooved concrete footprints and is expected to be ready in less than 4 months, just in time for the rain season. And of course, this represents an important step towards development and progress for the inhabitants of the area. In a shorter version of that, for us that like to frequent this area of Puerto Vallarta, there's the Canopy River is up in that general direction, and other great little attractions and big attractions. So it's nice to see that the road is getting paved. It'll make it easier to navigate for more kinds of vehicles, and particularly during the rain season where, because it's uphill and it's not paved, it can be a little dicey. And I'm happy to report that it's been 24 hours, only 24 hours, and already 3 nonprofit organizations have applied to participate in Hands On Vallarta, the volunteering fair for English speaking locals and our Spanish speaking friends that we announced yesterday. Um, we are going to continue receiving and reviewing applications, and we'll make our first participant announcements during the last week of February. In the meantime, feel free to reach out if you have any questions or comments. And if volunteerism lives strongly in your heart, please find time, space, and effort to support our event by sharing it with others, by talking about it. And of course, I'll have more information to that effect after we take a look at the weather for this morning. Let us find out what our snarky weatherman is up to. Do. Oh, ouch. The sky is clear right now, fuckhead. Can you say the same about your conscience? Oh, I certainly cannot say that about mine, but that's okay. I'm only human. Snarky Weather says it's 23 degrees out there right now. Humidity is at 72%, which is higher than yesterday. And our weather forecast for today indicates we are going to enjoy clear skies throughout the day with a high of 28 and a low of 16. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, another day with clear skies, a high of 28 and a low of 17. And on Thursday, once again, clear skies with a high of 27 and a low of 16. So it's not going to get much warmer. And we're not going to see any rain. And it's going to continue being cool during the morning hours and during the evening, which some of us like very much. If you're having a hard time dealing with your non temperature controlled swimming pool, well, at least you have one. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Moving right along, we have some events. Some are new, some are reminders. We got this invitation from Galería Contempo to consider enjoying the opening reception for the work or the recent works by Jar or Har. I don't know how to pronounce his name. This is going to take place at Galería Contempo on Friday during the evening. So if you are out and about enjoying the galleries, this might be an opportunity for you. And of course, tomorrow is the spotlight. One of our three interviewees is not available, so we're down to two, but that is good because it'll give me yet another opportunity to talk about not only the Hands on Vallarta volunteer fair, but also some of my own stuff. And of course, that will be tomorrow at 4 o'clock at the Joint Boutique, more specifically at the Joint Boutique Hotel's Cafe Rio. So if you want to have a cup of coffee and enjoy yourself while we're having a conversation live with our guests, or if you'd like to meet Amy Armstrong or Bert St. Cyr, um, you're welcome to join us there. And of course, the day after tomorrow is my Bring a Tissue presentation, Classical Sadness and Cinematic Drama. I've mentioned this before. It's going to be sad, but it's going to be wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. And this weekend, we've talked about this before as well. Sharon, our resident air fryer queen, is going at it again with another air fryer class. This one is going to take place both on Saturday and Sunday. Two opportunities to connect and put your air fryer to good use. And of course, it's still a few weeks away, but I am already doing my own research for Shaken Not Stirred, iconic James Bond films, scores, and songs. This is going to be a fun dive into a franchise that has been with us for over 60 years. And we'll explore the origins of the music, the very iconic style of music employed in James Bond films. We'll take a look at some of the most memorable Bond songs and how the singers got to sing them and whatnot. So this should be a lot of fun for anyone, even if you are not a James Bond fan. There's going to be a lot of elements there for us to identify what makes a film score jive with the imagery and the plot and whatnot. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, Hands On Vallarta has its own Facebook event page now. It is official. We're going to take we're gonna go and put this together. Well, we put it together. I'm rambling, but what I'm trying to say is the event is up. Please click on it. Please check it out. Please share it. Please invite other people to attend. The more we're able to move this event, the more it will attract the eyes and attention of more and more people. And of course, Angela and I, as producers of this event, have endeavored to keep the energy going by helping uh, organizations with tips on how to prepare themselves for the event, how to prepare their volunteer information pages on their websites so that they stand out amongst the others. And last but not least, we continue to collect your testimonials on how volunteering has transformed your life. These will be great for this effort because they will hopefully allow us to inspire other people to become volunteers and to attend our event. And with that said, I think this is a good time to break over to and go over to your comments and see what you're up to this morning. And I see your questions, I see your good mornings, and I appreciate all of this very much. Let's see. Lots of hellos, lots of this, that, and the others. A Russian ballet troupe will be performing Romeo and Juliet at the Teatro Vallarta on March 6th. Picking up my ticket today. Oh, that is wonderful to know. I hope I come across this event announcement. I had not heard of this before, so I will be looking for a place that has more information so that I can share it with you guys. But thank you for sharing, Jonathan. I'm sure you're going to enjoy yourself quite a bit. And here's a question that I like. Can I purchase tickets for the Symphony in Guadalajara online? The answer is yes. The Symphony is always performing at Teatro de Gollado. So Teatro de Gollado has its own purchase engine. And in this particular season, there's one exceptional concert that is going to be performed at Conjunto Santander. So tickets for that one are available at Conjunto Santander website. I know that this is possible because I already purchased my ticket to the one concert that will take place at Conjunto Santander. Why? Because the Jalisco Philharmonic is going to perform Appalachian Spring, the beautiful ballet music that Aaron Copland wrote for Martha Graham and her ballet, and a piece of music that won the Pulitzer Prize for music in its time. So the short answer is yes, and the long answer, well, I just shared it with you. Let's see what else. This is good to know. Thank you, Albert. Jar is a very nice young man. His parents are also artists. Thank you very much. I think we just answered this. Yes. And let's see what else. Once again, the answer is yet, Veronica. It's just a matter of going to the Jalisco Philharmonic website and finding the link there. Let's see. Do-do-do-do. Yes. Yes. Thank you to Presidenta Sheinbaum for focusing on drug market in USA and guns from USA in the negotiations about tariffs. Absolutely. Once again, this is a very fluid situation. We'll catch headlines that are relevant to Mexico and Puerto Vallarta, and we'll gladly share them with you. Here's a nice update from John and Pamela. Rehearsals for Harvey are going very well, nicely. This is for the next production by Teatro Sin Borders, which is going to be Harvey. I believe that's the name of the actual play. And it should be a fun opportunity for all to enjoy. We'll be looking for Facebook events for this play so that we can also announce them among the things that we bring to the table every morning. And with that said, I do apologize. This seems to be a slightly shorter broadcast, but this is what we have for today. I'm still experiencing internet woes, so I'm hoping that Telmex will pay attention to me sometime today. And this, of course, means that I was just ended. Ugh.